have worked a long time to get the city to where it is now. But we all have a vision for where we want to live and what we want in our city. And we want to share that vision. We want to hear what you guys want, not what we want, what you guys want, what you see in the city, how you see the city growing, what you see here, and that will be totally involving the public for the visioning. We're also going to be looking at districting, so that'll be coming up. Yes?
I thought I read that they were going to put barriers up on Clinton Keith at the freeway there. Can you hear me? For all the people that go on the right-hand turn lane, but then cut over in front of everybody else waiting in line.
That is terrible. That is. Yeah, that there should. I haven't heard barriers, but they're talking about coming over Clinton Keith over the overpass. There are 2 lanes there, and it appears to be 2 lanes until you get in that lane and you see you can only get on the freeway. You can't get over the top. So then they jam their brakes on and try to get in to the lane to go over the top. Now I'm sure people do that accidentally. They don't know. No, really. They don't know that they can't get across there.
That's going to be good on here.
You know, maybe even painting on the street, freeway only. That would be quick and easy. I don't know that we could put barricades there. That street's awful narrow to put anything out there in the street, and it really could be. But they'll still run over them, I'm afraid. But it might work. We'll have staff take a look at it and see what we can do. Yes, they did. They had a little bit wider street. It narrowed so terribly up there. Well, something you guys haven't asked about at all that I was really excited about, and I didn't put it as part of the slide presentation because it's still just a concept, and that's the Equiplex. Have all of you heard about the Equiplex? There's 160 acres approximately along the 15 freeway at Clinton Keith that there are a group looking at to put. They call it a horse facility, but it's much more than that. It's going to be where we can have concerts, there'll be hotels, shopping, a lot of things in their plan that would really tie the city down and give us a vision, give us something to work towards. But right now it is a concept. They're out trying to put the money together to do it. So, but that was something I was excited about. It's on Clinton Keith and the 15 freeway. It runs to the Marietta line, or just about to the Marietta line, all along the freeway there.
This side, right?
On this side, yes.
Kind of behind where Ruby Tuesdays is going?
Well, we hope Ruby Tuesdays is going, but yes, kind of behind where Ruby Tuesdays is going, and In-N-Out Burger and some of those other things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is that it? All right.
Okay, just take a look at the Wildemar website or watch for our emails that we send out, and you'll know about each one of these coming up. The next mixer we have will be on October 16th. It will be at Boys and Son Construction. We always have our October mixer at his location because it's in what?
September.
Oh, I'm sorry, September. I'm a little off on my, oh yeah, you're right, Inland Signs, excuse me. October 16th is Inland Signs, yes. Inland Signs and, I know, I'm sorry, September, and Inland Signs and who? And Tim Snyder. So it'll be Inland Signs. October is the one where we will have our Halloween costume bash. So we'll get into that one later. 2 things I wanted to mention real quick also. The Southwest California Business Summit, which I have talked about several times. It's in conjunction with the other chambers that are local here. Temecula, Marietta, Elsinore, Wildemar, Manatee, along with the EDC, along with a bunch of other organizations. SCORE, we're putting together an event the beginning of February. This is primarily for small businesses to be able to do work within places like the city of Wildemar. How do you work with the city of Wildemar, or EVMWD, or Southern California Edison? Also, there's education dealing with financial, international business planning. It's a full day of training, education for small business owners. So look for that later on. You're going to start seeing a lot more information on that. The other thing that's important that's coming up is the Southwest California Legislative Summit. That's October 2nd at Pechanga as well. That's an event where we take local business owners and legislators and you can hear from a lot of the legislators legislators on what's going on locally. All right, so there's a couple other things real quick. There's a street fair coming up October 4th. That'll be right here in Wildomar. It's the street fair and car show. October 4th, we're blocking off Mission Trail right in front of the library, and we will have antique cars. And if you want to have a booth there, you can check on that as well. Let's see, and that's it. Oh, and we haven't got the details on it, but we are going to be doing another softball game. This one is going to be a little different than the last one. Last time we played Lake Elsinore and we beat them pretty bad. So they were a little upset about that. And Menifee and Marietta heard about it, so they wanted to get involved. So we've got Marietta, Menifee, Elsinore, and us. We'll do a round-robin softball tournament on one day. So we're going to see if we can, that means we have to actually win 3 games instead of just winning 1. It's going to be a little more tough. All right, so and then the last thing is we are putting out our business directory this year for the first time. The business directory, much like the other chambers do, you will be hearing more information about that over the next month or so. We will be putting together all of the businesses that are within the chamber so that we can have copies of it at the city hall. Businesses will have a copy. So just like the directors that are coming out. The last thing, everyone should have received a ticket when you came in. Everybody got a ticket? What is it?